Hi everyone, in today's lesson we're going to talk about how to find slant asymptotes. A slant or an oblique asymptote occur when there is no horizontal asymptote, or in other words, when the degree of the numerator is greater than the degree of the denominator. So this is the rational function that I'm going to ask you to find the holes, vertical asymptotes, horizontal asymptotes, and slant asymptotes algebraically. And then we're going to check our answers on this graph, graphically. So let's try to find the holes first. So the holes and the vertical asymptotes. So the first thing that we're going to do is I'm actually just going to rewrite the function. Okay, and now I'm going to factor the numerator. Okay, since it looks like I can't cross anything out, it looks like there are no holes. So to find the vertical asymptote, we're going to set the denominator equal to 0 and solve. So the vertical asymptote is the line x equals 3. And we can actually take a look at that. And you see here in this picture, the vertical asymptote is this line x equals 3. Now, if you look at these 3 points here and this point here, they actually look like holes, but they're not. These are just points that weren't clearly indicated. Okay, so those are just points. Now let's look at the degree of the numerator and the degree of the denominator. Since the degree of the numerator, so degree of the numerator is greater than the degree of the denominator, there is no horizontal asymptote. Okay, so when there is no horizontal asymptote, there actually is a slant asymptote. And the only way to find that slant asymptote is to do some long division. So we're going to long divide this polynomial by that polynomial. So x minus 3, x squared minus x minus 2. So how many times does x go into x squared? X times. And then we're going to multiply x times x, and that'll give me x squared. X times negative 3 will give me negative 3x. And I can subtract. Negative 1 minus a negative 3 is 2. So 2x minus 2. How many times does x go into 2x? 2 times. So then 2 times x gives me 2x. And then 2 times negative 3 gives me negative 6. And we subtract. And this becomes 4. So the slant asymptote is actually the quotient of the division. So this is the slant, but we have to write it in an equation form. So the slant asymptote is the line y equals x plus 2. And now let's just double check with our picture. This is definitely the line y equals x plus 2. All right, let's move on to the back. Okay, so I'd like you to actually try this example on your own. Find all the holes, vertical asymptotes, horizontal asymptotes, and slant asymptotes. And then I'll check that one tomorrow in class. Okay, have a good night.